I'd heard about all the worst cults, but I was really not prepared for this one. This is Paul McKenzie, and he was the leader of Good News International Ministries. And he convinced over 600 of his members that the world was ending and they needed to starve themselves so they could meet Jesus faster. Now, this is coming from an entire deep dive episode I just did on this cult, but to show you how bad they were, let me tell you a story. So this one woman, Halua, went to Paul McKenzie's church, and one day he tells the entire congregation that he's moving the church to deep within the Shakahola forest. The forest is really isolated, and Halua notices that when she gets there, Paul's preaching becomes way more doomsday focused. She commutes in and out of the compound to go to church, but one day when she gets there, she realizes none of the guards will let anyone leave. And that's when the leader, Paul McKenzie, gathers everyone together and says that he has a message directly from God. God apparently told him that the apocalypse was coming in the next couple weeks, and the only thing they could do was starve themselves so they met Jesus before it happened. And Halua starts panicking. This is not what she signed up for, but a lot of people around her believe Paul and they stop eating. But she's really smart and she watches the guards, and one day when they're on their break, she makes a run for it. And she's able to tell someone who can help her what's been going on. When the police finally raided the compound, they found over 400 bodies buried in shallow graves, and most of them were missing organs, like they were being sold. The whole story is wild, and there's so much more to it, like how did things get this bad in the first place, and you can hear the entire deep dive on this week's episode of the podcast.